Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. So today I want to do another autumnal look, and I really want to play with the kind of really mustard yellow tones on the eyes, and maybe go with the brown toned lip as well. So if you're interested, then please keep on watching. Okay, I'm going to go quite quickly through the face portion because it's almost the exact same routine as my previous video. I'm just switching out the Hint Beauty concealer for my Lily Low cream foundation, so it's all going to be cream based because it's the routine I've been loving at the moment. So yeah, going in with the Lily Low cream foundation that I have in cotton first. I'm just going to do a relatively light layer of this. Okay, I'm actually going to go in with Hint Beauty concealer in light just to act as my actual concealer. So I'm going to pop a little bit under the eyes and then on any blemishes that I have. Okay, so next with the Hollywood Flawless Filter. Probably not as much as I did last time because I know I went a bit quite heavy with the glow. Okay, Hint Beauty concealer, but in deep this time to act as a cream bronzer. I'm actually going to go not too heavy with this because I actually want it to be more, I think, blusher focused. So I'm just going to go right around the perimeters mainly with this. I'm going to go in with the Ritual Defeat in Delirium. And don't mind the fact I've got paint on my hands. I've just been doing a Halloween look, so that's why. Okay, moving on to eyebrows, taking the Auburn shade from my ABH palette. Just doing a quick fill of the brows. Okay, so going in with my Lily Low eye primer to get the eyes nice and ready for the eyeshadow. Okay, so the kind of yellow I wanted to go for, I have found, well, I've kind of found it in my Carnival palette. I kind of want a mixture of these two yellows. That's the kind of tone I'm after. But I'm going to, for kind of all the browns, I want to go in my Solstice palette just because they're my favourite brown tones. So I am actually going to start off, no, I'm going to start off with the yellow shade first. So I'm going to kick off with Shuffle to begin with. I'd love to find like a dupe for these in the clean beauty world because I just think they're such beautiful colours for autumn. Okay, so kicking off with that Shuffle shade first. Just take it on a kind of flat brush. This is an Iconic London. I got it in an eye set. I'm going to load this onto the inner portion. I was going to say actually, the Joshua Tree palette from Ether Beauty has kind of a deeper mustard yellow, but I want it kind of a bit more, with a bit more of this tone in it ideally. I haven't played with that palette since my video on it. I do want to have another play around with it because I wasn't thrilled with that palette. I was kind of actually a little bit disappointed. The second look definitely came out better than the first look, that's for sure. But I might just have a little play around with it because it is, you know, £58 or $58. So that's a lot of money to spend on a palette. So I might have another play around with it and then... Okay. So moving away from that palette for now, jumping into my Solstice palette, which I do absolutely love. I know I have actually used this recently, but like I said, I really, really love this palette. So I'm going to start off with the shade here, which I shouldn't, Sister, I should know the shades by now. On a flat brush, start packing that onto the outer portion. Yes, that colour combination I absolutely love. The mustardy yellow with the kind of more chocolate deep brown. Such a pretty combination for the autumn time, I think. So I'm just really going ahead and packing this on. I may jump back into the other palette to kind of get a bit more of the yellow, just to help with the blend. But for now, just packing this brown on. Yes, taking a slightly fluffier brush. This is the Lily Lello tapered blending brush. I'm going to now take some of, take some of Balance from the palette and use that through the crease to blend out the brown and also blend into the yellow in the crease area. So there's a bit more of a bold eye look in comparison to the last look. Last time, although I did have a smoky eye, I was trying to go a little bit softer because I really wanted that red lip. Whereas today I'm kind of going to go quite boldish on the lip as well. Get that real autumnal feel. No, do you know what, I'm going to take some of New Moon instead. And just really go ahead and blend this out because I feel like I brought that shade a bit too far in this inner corner. So I just want to lighten it slightly. And then just continue to blend these shades out. Okay, now I'm just going to repeat the same on the other side. So taking Balance first, to start blending those out, and then I'm going to go in with New Moon, just to kind of really make sure everything is nice, blended, and wing it out. Start blending over these two shades to make sure they are also got that nice blend to them. Okay, I'm going to go with Balance again and just put this under on my lower lash line. I'm going to take some Shuffle again. Right on this inner portion of the lower lash line, but just keeping it quite light, so that's why I'm using a fluffy brush, just to pick up a bit less product and kind of fade it nicely into that colour. Okay, then what I'm going to do is get the Lily Lello black eye pencil. I'm going to pop it in my waterline, which I don't always tend to do, but I quite like it at the moment. And I'm going to run a little bit along the upper lash line here, and then go in with a brush and smudge out just to really define the lash line. So I'm going to do the waterline first. I'm going to go back in with Balance in a minute on the brush just to blend that out. I'm having issues with my eye at the moment. I think because I've been doing the Halloween look before and I took my makeup off, it's kind of it's making my eyes water a bit now, but I'll sort that out in a second. So yeah, just bring this along upper lash line, just on the outer portion. I do quite like that. I did think about doing a wing liner because I don't often do that, but to be honest, I quite like looks without wing liner. I know a lot of people like to add a wing liner to complete a look, whereas I quite like just using dark shades around the lash line to help get that definition and shape the eyes. I think works just as well. So I'm just fading this eye pencil in. Okay, you might just have to ignore that eye and just focus on this eye because I don't think that's going to sort itself out anytime soon. And no makeup's going to sit on top of it either because it's just too wet. So that's what happens when you try and do too many looks in one day. But I hadn't got anything planned for today, so I'm trying to make the most of getting as much stuff done as I can, because with my new job, the hours are a bit longer, so I don't really have time in the morning or the evenings as much anymore. So hence why there has been a lot less uploads. So I'm kind of making the most of having nothing planned today and just really going for it. So I'm going with obviously my Lily Lello Big Lash. Then it's just lips. So like I said, I'm going with quite a deep brownish lip, I think. I'm going to start off with actually the Lily Lolo eyeliner in brown to use as a lip liner. And then what I'm actually going to do is, just to get a bit more of a contrast going, I'm going to take the Au Natural lipstick from Lily Lolo and just create like an ombre effect. I actually don't like that at all, so instead I'm going to go in with Stripped and give it more of that reddy tone to the brown. Okay, and that is this makeup look complete. So I feel this is a much more autumnal look than my previous one. I think the previous one's actually a bit too soft, but this is definitely what I think is a very autumnal look. I don't usually go for quite deep brown tone lips, but I actually really like this lip. And yeah, I love autumn makeup because you can kind of really pair slightly deep eyes with also a deep lip. I think I definitely want to do a vampy purple toned look, but maybe keep it really simple on the eyes but go like a really bold purple deep look. I think that'd be beautiful. Or deep lip, sorry. And yeah, so this is this makeup look complete. I'm going to go and give my eyes a proper rest because that's not looking great. Really do hope you enjoyed. Thank you so much for watching. Leave any requests for future videos down below and I will see you in my next video. Thanks for watching.